Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. So it's been a while since I filmed you guys. I've been really busy, and this is why last 2 weeks I didn't get to upload anything on my channel, but I'm back to filming. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Nip and Fab range. It's called Glow Fix Glow, and I was lucky enough to attend their glow party. So obviously it was a launch party, right? And we got to play around with a lot of the new stuff that they came up with. They came up with a colorful eyeshadow. They came up with one like cool tone eyeshadow. They came up with glow sticks in terms of like highlighting sticks and contour sticks and blusher stick form, and they also came up with 2 setting spray. If you guys can hear someone shouting, no one's killing nobody, it's just my dad. Football's going on, so today's England's playing, and if you hear like things breaking, shouting, screaming, just don't worry, we're all fine. My dad is just having a moment with football. Anyways, now going back to the video. So yeah, they came up with a whole new range for summer, and they came up with a colorful palette as well, like I said. And yeah, so when we were leaving the party, they were really kind enough to give us like a goodie bag which had the colorful palette in it. Everyone's got different. Everyone got the sticks, like the 3 sticks, as in glow sticks, definition stick, and the blusher stick. But palette wise, everyone got to like either or. Like either the colorful one or the cool tone one. I happened to get the colorful one, which I'm so thankful for, because I kind of like I liked this palette more. The cool tone one is just not my cup of tea, so I'm just glad that I've got this one in there. And when it came to setting spray, they came up with 2. One is mattifying setting spray, and the other one is illuminating setting spray. So the other one had like a bit of like, it's got like glitter specks in it, but I've got the mattifying one, so I don't really mind. I did play with the illuminating one, and it's actually really pretty. When you put it on, it feels like it's like it's got glitter in it obviously, but it's like really fine glitters that you can't really see it, so when you're turning, it just gives you that glow. But anyways, they gave me the mattifying one. First thing first, you guys, I just want to show you guys like the packaging and everything. So this is what the packaging looks like, right? As you guys can see, it's got like holographic packaging. When you open it, oops, this is what, so pretty, you guys, look at that. So the whole theme, like I said, is glow and in a holographic and colorful theme, so that's really nice. In order to test the face products, of course I have the foundation and everything on, but I do want to play with the eyeshadow palette first. So what I'm going to do is do a quick tutorial, not a tutorial, a quick look with this palette, just to see if the blendability is good and things like that, and then I'll do my foundation and everything, and then show you guys the face products. So without further ado, let's get started with the products. All the information on my phone. So I believe they came up with 2, if not 3, but I believe it's 2. So the cool tone palette is called Gentle Glam, and they are retailing for £12.95, whereas this one is called Jeweled, and this is what it looks like. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I just love this holographic effect. My ring light is going to bother me, but there's nothing I can do, you guys. It's really hot, and I didn't want to sit I didn't want to sit on a chair, and so I'm literally sitting next to my window with my fan on. So if you guys can hear like so many noise and like fan, it's because it's really hot, and I won't be able to like sit here through a whole video without dying, so I literally have to have the fan on. And this is what the inside looks like, you guys. It's beautiful. I do have, before I get into this actually, so because I'm part of this program, that's obviously, I work for Superdrug, as you guys know, so I am part of this program called Beauty Without Bias, and it's like a shop that we have in Shoreditch, and over there we basically do all our exclusive products, and as well as cruelty free and vegan. So as we all know, Nip and Fab is cruelty free. Only a few things by them are not vegan, but majority of their things are vegan, and what they're doing is really great, which we got to, this is not part of the launch that I'm talking about. This is basically we as a little team of Beauty Without Bias, we got to attend this conference where Nip and Fab came in, and they were basically talking to us and letting us know about all the new launches, and that's when we even got to play with this before even the launch. They were telling us like all the new stuff, like for example, even the like old eyeshadows, they were not vegan, but all the new products that are coming in, even if it's the same palette, they're reformulating it to make it basically vegan for everybody. So that's a really good thing. So when we went there, they gave us few things as well when we were when they left the conference. So the first thing they gave us is this guy right here. It's basically a holographic lip topper. They have like 5 shades. There's got like a silver, not like whitish. There's this really nice gold. There's a pink, there's this color, and there's a purple. But we got the pink one in our goodie bag, so it's really pretty. Let me show you guys a quick swatch here. Like, it's really nice for a lip topper. I'm going to use that today to show you guys like what it looks like on your lips. And then they also gave me, well, like we all got similar things. So they gave me the bronzing palette, right? Yeah, it's called the bronzer palette. This is 01 bronzed, so they gave us this one. I'm gonna use that as well. I don't know if I'm not sure how those contour sticks and everything's gonna go with me, because the colors are like they might not suit me. So if they don't and I need to go in with it, I'm gonna go in with this palette basically. So they gave us this one. They also gave me the palette called this palette right here, which is basically my favorite. Out of, even if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably go for this one, because this is basically more of my cup of tea. And this one's called 02 Fired Up, and the shades look absolutely beautiful. I'm going to swatch them. So this palette, I'm probably going to film it, like do a tutorial using this palette on a different day, because I can't do 2 palettes in one go. And yeah, oh, they came up with this really exciting thing, you guys. They came up with this mask, face mask basically. So they're basically priming masks. So instead of doing like a primer and everything else before, because people tend to do that, some people even put mask on and then they go in with primer. But these masks are actually really good for doing 2-in-1. So it's basically a face mask, which is going to give you the priming effects as well, like benefits of priming. So this one is mattifying, pore minimizing primer mask. So this is what this one is. It's gold, and I wanted to put it on, but I did my eyebrows already, so I'm gonna like basically put it on, try it out, maybe use it for a whole day and whatnot, and I'll probably come back and do a review on them, or maybe I will do a review on my Instagram. And the second one they came up with is this one. It's called Ultra Illuminating Dewy Primer Mask, and this one looks like it's basically silver. So that's that, you guys. Now time for the eyeshadow. So let's get started. So I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys, the palettes are £12.95. They are retailing for that price. You get 1, 2, 3, 8, 12 shades in here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called, wait, I'm holding this upside down. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Sapphire. As you guys can see, there is quite a bit of a kickback, but let's see now how. Going in with the second time, but I don't know if you guys can, okay, you guys can see it actually has a bit of pigment, because I didn't get to play with them yet. I did play with the Fired Up palette. I did my area manager's makeup. She came into the shop, Beauty Without Bias shop, the one in Shoreditch I was talking about, and I did her basically a makeover, and I used that palette, and that all the matte shades were really good. But on this I didn't get to play with this palette basically. So oh, there is pigment, so that's nice. I'm going to try and zoom you guys in a little bit more. I am sitting on the floor, so I think that's better. So the second shade, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called, oh my god, I hope I'm not doing this wrong. The first shade I said, you guys, it wasn't Sapphire. Sapphire is this shade. It's because they've written it like the other way around. So the first shade I use is basically upside down. And there's now, the second shade I'm going to be using is chocolate. It's got a greenish undertone. I wonder why they called it chocolate though. Oh wow, okay, that has pigment. But it's not as pigmented as I would like it, I think. It's blending away. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like blending away. I'm gonna get a smaller brush and concentrate it just around here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of upside down again and blend both of the shades. And now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Ruby Red. First I'm going to try with the brush. I think it's probably going to be better going on with your finger, but let's just try it out anyways. Let's go for it. Oh, actually it's not that bad, but I would like it to be a little bit more, so I am gonna go in with my finger. And this look all of a sudden turned into like smoky nightmare, in a bad way. I'm not saying in a good way. I'm not saying in a bad way. Like, I didn't think I was going for dark eye look today, smoky eye. That actually looks pretty decent. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of that shade called Upside Down, the orange shade, and again blend. I thought I wasn't recording, you guys. That has happened to me multiple times. And the mic is on too. I've made that mistake at least 10 to 15 times by now. So this is what the eye looks like, you guys. It's actually not that bad. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it as it is because I kind of want to like I don't want to like do an intense look or anything. It's because I want to play with everything else and I don't want the video to be like 10 million years long. But I do want to use one of the blue shades under my eye. So once obviously I do my foundation and everything, I will do that. I will put it on. I'm thinking to put this one under my eye, which is called True Emerald, which is this shade right here. Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I just did a little bit of foundation. I used the Revolution Fast Base Foundation, the shade F8, and I put concealer on, which is the Revolution Concealer Defined, and a tiny bit of banana powder just under my eye. Now what I'm going to do is try those like contour sticks and stuff, but before that I just want to show you guys a quick swatch of all these shades, so let me do that. Okay, so let's just do some random swatches first. I want to go in with this blue, which is called Sapphire, and this is what it looks like. And then I want to try out this pink shade, which is called Outlandish, which is just there. Okay, it's not as great as I would like it to be. Look at the blue and then look at this one. I'm going to go in with it one more time just to see. No, you guys. And then I'm going to go in with the shade. I want to show you guys the shade I put on my eyes, which is called the Ruby Red, the shade right here, because it looked really intense, but look at that. You see, the thing with them, they're a bit dry in my opinion, and I just think like you need to build them in order to get the pigmentation. When I first put it on with the brush, it wasn't really like showing up, but once I went with my finger, it did. And they are quite powdery as well, but I do want to try out this shade right here, which is called the True Emerald, and I want to put that under my eye. So I want to like look at that. That looks really intense, so I hope it comes off okay. So look at that one. This is what you call pigment, you guys. When it comes to like these kind of shades, like the burnt orange and things like that, they're not as pigmented, but the colorful shades, they are pretty decent. And then I want to try out this purple shade right here, which is called Topaz. No, it's called Quick. Oh my god, you know, because it's upside down. Hold on, it's called Topaz. Yeah. Okay, this one again, you guys can see it's not as pigmented or vibrant. And look at that. It's just not doing it, guys. No, I really don't like this shade at all. Swatched, I know this shade is not going to look good on the eyelid either. And I was just saying, because I had to do obviously, oh my god, obviously I had to I did a little bit of eyeliner and everything, and I did go in with a little bit of that chocolate brown, just a tiny bit, to intensify a little bit more, because when I was really, like when I was using my other mirror, I could see that it wasn't as intense. So I'm just letting you guys know, because so far I'm not that impressed. I know the shades are good and it's a pretty palette to look at, but then again, it's like like, you need to give me something, you know. You need to give me some kind of pigment. So I'm going to show you guys this last shade, this one right here, which is called Pearl. Literally, it's called Pearl. And this is what this shade looks like. It's there, it's decent. I think it'll be good for like transition shade and everything, but again, like, once I go to blend it out, it's like turns into nothing. That's what I was saying. Like, when you go to blend, especially this shade right here, which is the brown one, chocolate. It's not called chocolate brown, you guys. It's literally called chocolate. When I tried to blend it, it was kind of like blending away. What is that? It was kind of blending away. So yeah, I just want to just swatch some shades for you guys, show it to you guys, and you know, let you guys know. Okay, time to swatch the sticks. So the first three shades I'm going to be showing you guys is the blush sticks basically, and I've shown you guys the packaging. I'm just going to quickly open. I kind of like filming here, you guys, because everything just like there next to me, and I don't have to like move about too much and stuff. But yeah, this is what the three shades look like. They are pretty vibrant. I just hope that they come off as pigmented as it is. I know when it comes to cream contour and cream stuff, of course they look really intense, what the actual bullet, but when you go to blend it out and stuff, they're not, you know, they're not as pigmented. That's because you're supposed to build it up. But this is, let me just swatch it for you guys, hold on. Okay, so we got watermelon here, electric apricot, and this is pink wing. So I mean, it looks pretty decent. I hope it shows up on my skin as well. These colors, I feel like they're more for like lighter skin tone. I don't think anyone with deeper skin tone, maybe this shade and that one, but this one's no way. But then again, I feel like you probably will. I'm going to try out the apricot one, because I kind of like the peachy tone blushes, because I'm not really into blushes that much. Now onto the definition stick, and this is what they look like, you guys. This is obviously more of a cool tone, this is neutral, and that's warm. I'm going to again swatch them and tell you guys the name. Okay, you guys, so this is all three shades swatched, and they look like especially this two looks like they can be my foundation shade. This one looks too ashy for me, but I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna try and bronze with this shade, I think, because this is literally my foundation shade. So the top shade is called Golden Tan, this one, and then we've got Medium Sculpt, which is this one, and then we've got Cool Taupe, which is this one right here. It's called Cool Taupe. Honestly, you guys, I think they should have maybe make the shades a little bit more darker in terms of like, especially this one. Like, I feel like majority of like a middle anyone with like mid skin tone like me, obviously I'm not light and I'm not dark, so I'm right in the middle. So I feel like this is literally like our shade, and I don't know, especially anyone with deeper skin tone, they won't be able to get away with any of these shades. And I got my sister, did I get you the Golden Tan? I got my sister the Golden Tan because I thought that was like, I don't know, and she's like, no, she won't be able to use it and stuff. And I do think that's not a very good marketing point. You should have at least one or two shades for everybody. I know they just came up with the range, so they're probably going to expand. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. Obviously, I'm not aware of that, but you know, as of now, the shade range isn't that great for all skin tone. Onto the glow sticks, you guys. They look really pretty, and this is what the shades look like. So this is obviously a white shade, like silver shade, and then they've got this champagne shade, and then they've got this gold shade right here. Okay, let me finish swatching, you guys. All three shade swatched. I know when it comes to stick like things, like I said, they're not as pigmented, but I don't know why I was expecting them to be a little bit more pigmented, because I remember on the actual conference day I didn't get to play with these. I don't know, I just didn't play. I was playing with the blushes and stuff, and I didn't play with them. So as you guys saw my genuine reaction when I went in with the silver shade, I was actually expecting them to be a little bit more pigmented, because I feel like if I was to like blend this out, it's probably going to blend out to nothing. And as you guys know, I like blinding highlighters. But anyways, the top shade right here is called Solo, which is just there. The second shade right here is called Galaxy. The last shade right here is called Aura. So this is what there is a sheen to it. I mean, you know, it is reflecting, but it's not as blinding as I would like it to be. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you guys what I mean, because I'm probably going to use this shade. Do you see what I mean? When I blend it, it blends into nothing. I mean, there is a pretty sheen, but it's not like something that I would enjoy putting it on my face. But let's not speak to, let me go and remove all this stuff from my hand and apply it to my face and see what they're about. So first what I'm going to do is try and bronze, and I'm going to use the shade golden tan. Okay, putting everywhere that I would normally typically bronze. I'm going to use a jewel fiber brush for this. Okay, you guys, that shade looks pretty decent on me. I'm like, it is bronze. It did bronze my skin, but but what I'm going to do now is use the contour shade, well, the cool taupe, and see if I can contour with it. I think I'm going to make myself look a bit muddy. It looks really muddy. Let's try this side. Did it just blend out to nothing? Okay, on camera I can see, but here I really can't see anything, you guys. I don't know why. Okay, you guys, on camera I can see a little bit of contour going on, but in actual real life I really can't see much. And I feel like, obviously I always take my contour down a little bit more than usual, because when I go to like bake, I obviously cut my, like, I cut it, if you know what I mean. But this is, I'm not really a fan of that taupe shade. I like the golden tan better. Now I'm going to go in with the blusher, and I really don't know if I should just go in with it straight away or just abusing this jewel fiber brush right now, but let's go in with it. Okay, you can really see, oh okay, that was really bad reference. Okay, you can see on the brush, and I'm a bit scared because, like I told you guys, I'm not really into what are you, my sister's like, she's ready to like see what happens. Okay, it's there. I think you have to use like, maybe I got a little too much. Okay, where's my beauty blender? Okay, let's go in with the beauty blender. I know the blusher shades were like, you know, the pigment was there because I did play with it. I didn't get to use it on my face or anything, but obviously I was swatching it, and yeah, that's actually a really pretty color, you guys. I like it. On camera it doesn't look as bad as well. In real life it doesn't look as bad. Kind of really like that shade, even though I'm not really into blusher that much, because it's not as crazy as I was expecting it to be, whereas I thought it would be. Okay, you guys, so now what I'm going to do is put the highlighting shade on, which is called Solar, and it's the gold shade, you guys. I don't know why I have really bad hope for this. Okay, I think what I need to do with this is, I can see on camera, but I'm going to tap it with my hand and like blend it into my skin. To be honest with you, you can see on camera, but it's just not my, you know, it's just not, I mean, if I had to get one item, I would get the blusher for sure, because I feel like that out of all the sticks, that one was better. Because as you guys know, I like blinding highlighters, so for me it's just not enough. What I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna go off camera. Actually, hold on. Let's use this palette. You guys, I'm gonna take this bronze palette, which is called the 01 Bronzed, and I'm gonna take this shade called Soft Tan right here, and basically set my bronzer and stuff, because everything that's on my, oh my god, you guys. What? What? Did you guys see that? I have to go outside, you guys. Okay, wait, hold on. Everything, there's nothing on this planet that a beauty blender can't fix. Trust me. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's very pigmented. So I'm going to take a little bit, tap off the excess, and then go in with it. I actually really like that shade, you guys, and that is really pretty, like you guys can see. Now I'm gonna go and contour a little bit, tiny bit, with this cool buff, which is right here. Am I recording yet? I'm gonna take the tiniest amount, you guys, because I'm really scared. I'm gonna go in with this. Maybe I took a little too less. Hold on. Yeah, you can actually see that as well. Yeah, definitely on camera and real life too. See, so far I'm really impressed with this. I actually really like this, you guys. Now what I'm gonna do is top up my highlight, because it's just not doing it for me. So I'm going to go in with this shade called, should I go with Bronze Glow or Champagne Shimmer? I think I'm gonna go in with, okay, let me swatch this. Champagne. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, the pink one. It's called Champagne Shimmer, and top up what I already have. See, this is what I mean when I say glow. This palette is so worth it. I don't even know how much this palette is actually, you guys. I will leave everything in the description box below, like, you know, everything that I used and the link to them and everything like that, so you guys can go and check it out. This is actually really pretty, like really nice. And you know, this foundation, you guys, obviously it's really dewy, and I will have to set it quickly with like some kind of powder, because otherwise it'll be melting off me. As you guys can see, I'm going a little overboard now, but yeah, this is what this shade looks like, and I'm really happy. You know what, you guys, this wasn't even part of the launch, but this you guys must pick up. I know this palette, I used it on my, like I said, my manager, and I really liked it. I just want to know what it looks like on me, so I will do that, guys. So now what I'm going to do is going to go in with this blue shade that I was talking about before, which is called Taupe Emerald, and run that under my lower lashes. That is a pretty blue, but again, when I blend it out, it just kind of blends out to nothing. I don't really like that about this shade. As usual, I wasn't recording. What I was saying is that I just went in with this shade under my eye, on top of the True Emerald shade, which is, this shade is called Sapphire, because I didn't like how the other shade looked on me. And I was showing you guys the blendability of my eyes. The eyeshadows is really nice. The only thing is that I was saying I didn't like, which is the fact that they were blending out to almost nothing. That's really good for like the transition and everything. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of bake a little under my eye. Not bake, but I'm just going to like clean it up, or with some powder. I always use like a triangle sponge sort of thing, and I just go and just like kind of, you know, I'm just going to blend it all out. As you guys can see, it just looks bright, and then everything looks neat basically. You guys, I'm loving this palette, the bronzing palette. It's beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is go back into the bronzing shade and use little bit of this shade called the shade I used on my face, which is Champagne Shimmer, and use it as a highlight. It's really pretty. Look how nice that looks, you guys. Onto the lip item. I'm going to use it on its own so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh wow. So this is what the shade looks like on its own. Honestly, it's pretty. It's you know, the pigment is there, but like I said, they are called lip toppers, and you're supposed to put them on top of, like, I guess, lipstick or any liquid lipstick. But then there is no supposed to. It's not like supposed to. If you don't want to, you can use it on its own as like a lip gloss, and it's gonna look like beautiful. Like, it's gonna look good. What I'm gonna do now is do my bottom lashes in terms of like put my mascara and everything. Okay, you guys, I just did my bottom lashes. Now onto the setting spray. I'm gonna use the mattifying one. Smells really nice, you guys. Smells really refreshing and everything. Let's use this to fan our face. I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender as always and just like pat it. I always do this, you guys. Like, doesn't matter what I'm using, even if it's my primer water or any kind of setting spray. Guys, that kind of feels really nice, because I was just telling my sister a little while ago that once I put like all the, especially the bronzer, my face felt a bit heavy, but instantly my face feels a lot lighter. This all could be just like a mind game, you guys, and I just think that. Anyways, you guys, this is the final look I did with this palette and the onto my overall thoughts about these products, you guys. First thing I want to talk about is the palette. Is that the shades are decent. As you guys saw, like, they swatch okay. They don't swatch very good, but you have to like layer it in order to get the pigment and everything. Like, whether I use the blue shades or the lighter shades, I kind of had to build it in order to get the color out. So if you ask me, I have seen other better palettes like Colourful One. This is really pretty. Like, the color scheme is really pretty. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented, and it is powdery. But the thing is, I actually didn't have that much fallout, which is insane, but it is powdery on the actual pan. So for £12.95, I think you guys maybe will get better use out of this shade. But if you want a Colourful One, I would say maybe try a different brand, maybe just not this one. But I'm talking about all the new stuff that they came up with, you guys. Setting spray I love, because it just made my skin feel instantly like lighter, and I like the smell and how refreshing it felt straight away. So that's a good point. And onto the sticks, you guys. Again, I will say, if you're going to pick up one item, or if you want to try out one of the range, go for the blushers rather than anything else. Maybe if you guys are into subtle highlighters, then highlighters are good too. But if you ask me about, if you're a medium to deep skin tone, you probably won't get any use out of any of the contour or definition sticks. So I would say maybe, like, they are quite expensive. It's like £9 something or £10 something. I will leave all the description in the description box below, but I do think that it's just won't be worth picking it up if you're a medium skin tone or a darker skin tone. But if you like a skin tone, of course you can wear it, because it's gonna work really well. It did blend really nicely. It's just that the shade wasn't really for me. Like I said, the blusher shades are really, really good. Highlighting, yeah, it's not that great. I like more, you know, intense highlight. The showstopper of this review is actually the bronzing palette. I actually really like it. I liked how the bronzer looks. I like how the contour looks, even though I didn't contour as much. I did use a little bit on my nose, and I feel like it did a really good job. The highlighting shades are the ones, you guys. If you're gonna pick it up. They're really soft as well to touch. So this is not part of the new launch, but this is a must-have from them. As far as this lip product goes, I've like played with the whole range, like I said, at work, and they are really pretty. Especially the gold shade is absolutely stunning. And there's a like a silver shade which has like a holographic theme, like holographic effects. It comes with a blue, pink shift of all these colors. That one's really good too. But this is a pretty shade as well. Okay, you guys, so that was my overall review. I really liked a few of the things, didn't like most of the things, but I will say go in store, swatch it, play with it. Maybe you're gonna go in for this palette, maybe you're gonna pick up this one, you never know. So you just don't know until you go and swatch and play with it. So I would recommend you guys pop into your local Superdrug store and swatch them, play with them, and see what you think of them before you go and buy it, because I don't think it's going to be for everyone. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys like this, me trying out all the new Glow Fix Glow range. Once again, thank you Nip and Fab for actually inviting us to your event and giving us these free goodies. I'm really excited to try this, you guys. Just keep an eye on my Instagram. I'm probably going to do a blog over there. Anyways, you guys, it actually feels, I thought I was going to be really nervous filming again, because when I take like a week off, I'm just like, I don't know. But actually, it feels good to be back. And if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.